doing this live stream. Last time it got banned because I accidentally touched one of my rifles and pistols, and I wasn't aware that YouTube sort of doesn't like you touching weapons or picking them up on a live stream. You can do it on your videos, you can do it on your shorts, but you can't actually do it in real life in terms of a live stream. So what I'm going to be doing is basically showing you around my setup, what I've got, like how I display all my rifles now in my shed, and also my shooting range and where all the magic happens in terms of my review videos. So let's get going with this. Right, so basically this is the front door to my shed. This is where I come in. It's at the back of my garden. It's where I sort of come in to do all my videos. And yeah, I'll give you a walk around of where all the magic happens. So how I'm displaying things at the moment, and this is sort of like a new setup. I've got some rack in here, which has just basically got my helmets on, my gloves, my sort of hats, accessories, masks, and just a bit like of webbing and some pistol holsters and everything like that. I seem to have like a Nerf Fortnite gun propped up there. I do have like a 7-year-old who loves guns as well, so yeah, he sort of just dumps them wherever he wants to, and I've sort of got a massive mess of guns everywhere. Moving to the right hand side, I've got like a clothes rack here, and this has got all my like camo equipment on. You'll probably notice straight away that most of the equipment is like a black camo. I do sort of like black a lot better. It does hide you in the wilderness, does hide you in the forest a lot better. Obviously, you've got your greens in there as well, but I do sort of go for black a lot of the time with the camo. It just seems to look better, but also, yeah, camouflages you a lot better as well. Bottom of there, I've got my boots. Now, these are just some that I picked up off Amazon. One of the comfiest that I've tried. Fit really well, and yeah, give you a lot of ankle support. I definitely say I do recommend quite a lot of the time when people play Airsoft for the first time, make sure you get some decent boots or ankle supports. So yeah, that's definitely what we've got there. I've recently purchased this sort of like chest rig here. Now, I was using like some tactical vests and attaching like magazine pouches to them, but I was feeling like I was quite restricted. So this like tactical vest here, or this tactical like webbing here, it works a lot better, and I've got a review video coming out soon for that. Moving over from this section, I've got like a box full of like miscellaneous guns that have sort of been sent by different companies. Just to point out, make sure you like and subscribe on this video, but also if you're a company or you've got, you know, any sort of airsoft brands or gel blaster brands or any brands, and you want your guns or anything reviewing, make sure to shout out and give me a message. My email's in the description, and yeah, I'll do them unboxing videos for you. But you'll sort of see in there, a lot of these are like two-toned. There's like gel blasters, there's airsoft guns, or BB guns as you probably call them. I just don't have any space for them, so they're sort of in there. I can't seem to bring myself to get rid of them. I've only got like one of each. If I had two of each, I'd sort of give them away, but I just love them too much to sort of remove them. This is then where I display all of my guns, and I think I've made quite a good job of it, to be fair. And I'd like your sort of comments and suggestions if you feel like there's anything missing or there's anything that I can probably add to this. I don't like the bareness of like the shed showing at the back, so I might get some like camouflage netting or something like that. But let's work from left to right then. So all of these on this section here, these are all gel blasters. I've sort of featured the ones that I like the most. So most of these are from a company called Airsoft. I've got a lot of review videos for them, which has got links to where you can buy these. And the interesting thing with your Airsoft blasters is you can buy a full black rifle or SMG or pistol or anything like that, and you don't need a UCARA license. So literally you can order one of them online and you can get given one, and it's full black, and they're like a 1-1 replica. So you can see there you've got like your M4s, you've got your AKs, M16s, you've got your P90, which is my favorite rifle. Absolutely love them. Then you've obviously got some of your MP7s and then obviously your two-toned ones as well. So definitely worth checking Airsoft out. They've got a pretty decent range of gel guns, and some of them actually manage to stand up to some of your airsoft guns. So I was quite surprised that some of them are pretty decent. Then I've got some more rack in here, and from now on they're all sort of like airsoft rifles and replicas. So this middle section here, I've got some pretty decent rifles and blasters. So I've got quite a few of my pistols here, ranging from electric blowbacks to gas blowbacks. I'm not 100% sure if I love gas blowbacks or electric blowbacks yet. Gas ones seem to have a smaller magazine, and some of them have actually leaked as well, so it's been a bit disappointing. But your electric ones are obviously a lot more reliable. They last a lot longer. You don't have to keep filling up with gas, so yeah, they work a lot better. Got an electric M4 at the top there. I've got a Wii P90, which is gas blowback. That's probably one of my favourite rifles. And what I'm going to do is, on my next Airsoft video and my next Airsoft game, I'm going to actually use that as my secondary instead of a pistol. So I'm going to use a holster or a sort of like a chest rig and attach my P90 to it and use that as my secondary rifle. Then we've got this absolute beast here, which is the M16A3 or A4, I believe. And this is an electric blowback version. And you can see that it's got an underslung M203 grenade launcher. I've attached 2 sights on there, optical sights with 4x optical zoom. I've got a space for a GoPro camera there. And also on the right hand side here, which I've also done a review video for, which is coming soon, is the Hasta Nebula silencer. And that is a beast of a silencer. When you actually shoot your BBs through that, it's like a tracer, so it does make it light up, but also it makes like a flame effect from the end of it. So it sort of makes you smoke, it makes it look like it's a realistic gun. So yeah, pretty awesome. At the bottom there, we've got a Tokyo Marui M4. That's probably one of my favourite rifles. It's got electric blowback, feels really smooth, really nice, and it's quite compact as well. So that's one that I use quite a lot during my airsofting. It's got fully auto on there, and it just feels really smooth with the electric blowback. Moving on to the right hand side, at the top here, this is quite a strange one. This is an M4, but it's one of my first ever M4s that I ever purchased. It's not the best quality, it's full plastic, but I bought that about 15 years ago. So it's my first ever one. I can't seem to part with it. I've displayed it on there, I sort of like it, and yeah, I'll always keep that as like a reminder that that was the first ever BB gun that I bought. I don't even know if it works, to be fair. I might have to get a battery in that and see if it actually works again. We've then got an M249. I don't have a clue what make and model of this is. I got it sent to me, and it was basically like a second-hand one. It's got a drum magazine on the bottom here, which has got a massive capacity, fully electric, and yeah, it weighs an absolute ton. So I may use that when I'm out and about, but it's more for them players that want to sit at the back, providing that cover fire for all your other players. So yeah, that might be one that I do try at some point. Nice MP5 there. We've got a nice pump action shotgun here, which is fully spring. It loads your cartridges at the bottom, holds about 6 BBs in each cartridge, and it's just a bit of good fun, to be fair. It shoots about 3 at a time out the end barrel, spreads your shot quite nicely. I'm not a massive shotgun guy, so let me know in the comments if you like using your shotgun on your airsoft fields. I mean, it just seems like a bit of a hassle, really, to start using them. I've then, at the bottom, got a KWA T6. You'll see I've got 2 sights on there. I did that for a video to sort of compare some really budget sights. The one on the left is about a couple of pounds. It's really cheap. Doesn't have any optical zoom, and it's really rubbish, to be fair, but it looks okay. And then the right hand side, we've got a red dot sight, which is pretty cool. KWA, yeah, they're really, really good rifles. Got a random mask hanging up there. And then on this side, so let me just show you sort of how this looks from this angle here. So this side here, I've got another rack in, which has got a bolt, which has got electric blowback on it. The blowback on this bolt, it's a B4A1. It's a lot better than the Tokyo Marui. It's a lot more forceful. You can feel it in your shoulder a lot more. However, the Tokyo Marui is just a bit more smooth, so I do prefer that, but this one is pretty decent. Then we've got a Spectre Arms M4, one of the first ever airsoft rifles I purchased, so that has got its little place on there. Not the best rifle in the world, however, it does work. I don't know why I've hung this little beast up here. It's a shotgun. It's really rubbish. It's not very good at all.